start with two of my favorite absolute podcasters. Got to spend a whole lot of San Diego Comic-Con, hang out with both of them, and I listened to Napping Through Happy Hour every single Monday when they remember to put out episodes. Katie and Marie.
I completely forgot this week because that episode's going out this coming Monday. There you go. I love that.
And first of all, great work with the X-Mez commercial.
Yeah, that was written by fellow Nothing Burgerian Tim De La Monte. Fantastic. That was his apartment, all of his stuff, and I definitely ate a lot of that pizza.
It was very familiar. It felt very familiar, so I related to that commercial deeply.
And this is the perfect combination because our guests on this kind of discovered Geekscape when you appeared on their show, Unstable Topics. Let's bring in Maggie and Sarah real quick.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, ladies.
All right. Well, just one last time, I'm going to do a quick push to go and donate. Go to tinyurl.com/Geekscape gives 2023. We have $266, which is just shy of our $3,000 goal. So any donations, send it to your friends and loved ones. I mean, obviously you can donate throughout the month, but it seems a lot cooler if we do it all in one day. So please do that. And now I'm going to disappear for a little bit and y'all have a great chat.
Thanks so much, Matt. And yes, please donate to that cause. I know that they have like 8 or 9 donations in there, so get going. Dude, Maggie, Sarah, how are you guys?
It's so good to see you again.
Yeah. We're so glad to be here.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays,
Happy Hanukkah.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, all of the things. When does Kwanzaa start? Should I be the one who knows that?
Yeah, you should know that one. I don't know that.
I should check
It's surprising that I don't know that, but I don't.
I'll look into it. But happy all of the things.
Yeah, we're so excited to be here with you guys because I think we're a simpatico podcast. I feel like, I feel like it's two besties doing fun things, talking to cool people. So we're excited to talk to you two cool people and be guests.
Yes, we're thrilled. I'm sorry about my voice.
Did you just get through puberty?
Is this a safe space? I don't know if this is a safe space or not.
I'm so sorry if making a joke made
no, no, I have been vomiting all night.
Bro, no.
I can't talk. I'm glad to be here. Give some money to this amazing cause. Partially because look at us powering through. No,
She's like, I'm throwing up, and I was like, well, I'll see you at 1.
I have so many questions. I mean, are you okay now? Like
emotionally or physically? Emotionally, I will never be the same again. Physically, I'm getting there.
Okay. Was this? Did you eat my dad's Thanksgiving turkey?
No, there's this beautiful thing when your children are in kindergarten. The gifts they bring home like viruses, and so this is a gift from my son. He was sick Tuesday, so I was sick yesterday. It's been a whirlwind, y'all. Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
I feel like you resemble like the majority of the country right now in energy and affect.
I think it's the season of getting sick. So it's like this is nothing more holiday and seasonal and celebratory than vomiting for 24 hours.
24 hours. It's fine. It's fine. Hey, I do think this is a perfect segue. Maggie and I kind of wanted to bring some unstable topics to this unstableness of my sickness to y'all as a Christmas holiday Kwanzaa Hanukkah gift by playing some of our favorite games with you two. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Christmas came early. I hope you enjoy these gifts.
Oh my gosh, I'm very excited.
So this is one of my favorite games we play on the podcast, Friend Enemy Block. And since it is this spectacular holiday season and everyone is enjoying this live stream, and right now I bet 10 people are opening their virtual wallets and donating money as we speak. So the time that we're done with our portion of the live stream, $366 have been donated. We're going to bump that up by $100. And there are some other things people like to watch during the holiday season, like some holiday movies. And there's some that people just want to forget about forever, and some movies that they're just like they hate, but they watch anyway. So with the Friend Enemy Block, we're gonna break it down holiday favorite edition. Are y'all ready?
I think so.
And it can be different. Y'all can have different because you're different people.
Yeah.
You can have different answers.
You can have the same answer, but you can also disagree. We're like, this is a safe space
It's
for
a safe
puberty, for throwing up, for disagreements.
It's all good. So between these movies, which would be your friend? I am making it. Which one would be your enemy? And which one would you block from your existence forever?
Okay.
The Polar Express, the Santa Claus, the first one, and Love Actually.
Remind me all the different options again. Friend block and
What
friend.
movie?
Enemy.
Friend. Like, your good time gal, someone that you're gonna have around every year, someone you can cozy up with, that you're friendly with, and then you have your enemy, someone that you might hang around, but like deep down inside you hate it.
Okay.
And then block. Which one do you never want to come into your world ever, ever, ever again?
Whew, this is interesting. Okay, right off the bat, personally speaking, I'm gonna go Love Actually for friend because listen, I always have to check up on Emma Thompson every year. She was really screwed over by Alan Rickman, and dude, I like that scene is acting 101. Her getting ready to go to the school pageant.
So good.
It's so good. It's so good. And I can't like not have that every single year. So the frenemy. This is gonna be hard. Marie, do you have a friend choice?
I have a friend choice. That was fairly easy for me with all of these choices.
Okay.
And once again, I'm reaffirming that this is a safe space.
Yes.
So when I tell you my friend enemy blocks, there's going to be no judgment. So my friend is the Santa Claus. I love that movie. I think it's great. I'll watch it over again. I've got a short attention span. There's not a lot of movies I will watch over and over again, and I'll watch Santa Claus over and over again. I think it's a great movie. So that one was easy for me.
I think too, both those movies are very traumatic, right? The Santa Claus, he loses his children because he has to become Santa. He doesn't want to. It's kind of like forced labor. His whole life gets destroyed. Love Actually, everyone's life gets destroyed. You guys are really good friends to be there for those people who need you.
Maggie said it perfectly.
Do you guys have choices for friend?
Oh, Maggie and I? Oh, we're gonna I'll friend probably Love Actually, because I'm with you. Like I'll look, Maggie and I just had a conversation about Love Actually. How people hate on it. They're like, it's such a terrible movie. These people are terrible. I'm like, yeah,
that's the point.
That's the point of the movie. And it's like, you know what? I'm gonna be a friend to it because I'm gonna watch it every year and I'm going to enjoy it.
It gives me agita. Love Actually gives me agita. You know what gives me agita is Polar Express. Okay, so here's the thing. I have really great memories of the Polar Express because I went with my mom before she passed to like the giant IMAX version of this. It was like 30 floors. I don't know how big. And every time that little boy tries to get on the train and falls in the snow, I cry thinking about it. And just the recurrence of one particular actor throughout the entire movie is a little bit odd. that gives me agita. So I'm gonna say the frenemy.
Mhm.
It's Polar Express, your frenemy.
Yeah.
Marie, what you got?
See, I'm blocking Polar Express.
Same.
I'm blocking Polar Express. That movie, I never watched the whole thing. It looks and feels creepy as hell to me. And it doesn't exude any Christmassy feelings for me when I'm just creeped out the whole time. So I'm gonna block it. I'm never gonna watch it. I have no interest in watching it. It's gone from my life. I'm walking out of the room if somebody's got that on the television.
Maggie, where are you at with all this?
I'm wondering if can you guys hear me and I'm not super delayed? Is where I'm at personally. But also if that's a yes, I'm like very self-conscious about if I'm like delayed with everything. But also I think I would also block Polar Express. I've also, like Marie, never actually seen the whole thing, only the previews. So I think if maybe I had a nice connection to it, I would put it in an enemy block or an enemy space. But I think I'm just blocking it forever. I don't need to see it. I get it. I get the vibe of it.
And that's the thing. That's why it's your frenemy. You get it. But I definitely have a commemorative Polar Express mug.
Oh my God. Available right by you.
For the next
I was
person you
like, where is
donate,
that? Oh yeah, it's right
to
there.
Big Brothers Big Sisters, we will send you that mug. If
I will-
someone donates $100,
If you
Right
donate
now.
$100 right now, I will personally send you this Polar Express commemorative mug that holds quite a bit of coffee or
Yeah.
cocoa.
and every time you drink it, you'll think of Tom Hanks' creepy face.
Exactly.
It's the
That's
uncanny
how you're
valley.
hearing me.
It's the uncanny valley thing. It's like it's almost there, but it's just there's something offensive about it.
Yeah.
And I don't say
didn't
that
they
with Tom Hanks
basically just
often.
copied him. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks does great work. This is, I think, the only thing I can ever point to that would be in my block section for him.
I will
I can't think
say
of one other thing.
the Mr. Rogers movie. He creeped me the hell out on that movie.
Oh,
I've never seen it. I have not
I haven't
seen
seen
it.
it either.
that one.
You
So I
guys,
can't comment.
Because he creeps you out because he's just so good, and like Mr.
probably what
Rogers,
it
he's embodying Mr. Rogers, and you're like, oh, has Mr. Rogers come back to life? And it's like freaky out.
You really think so?
No, I'm asking if that's why it's.
Oh,
That's why
I was
it's
like,
creepy.
I was like, no, absolutely not. No, it kind of felt like if you had scored that movie with like horror music, it's a completely different movie. Like, like I get where he's going with like the man was a very sweet, soft-spoken man, but it just feels like he's diddling kids on the side. I don't know. Sorry.
Wow. That is welcome
It
to
has-
the holiday spectacular. If you're just now tuning in, we are raising money for Big Brothers Big Sisters. And we are looking for $100 donation right now to win this lovely mug.
This Polar
Can you
Express
hold that
mug.
up? Hold up the mug again.
Okay, hold on 1 sec.
You
I
may
gotta
or may
get it out
not
of the
actually
bag.
receive this mug, but
will,
it's the
you
thought
will.
that counts.
I need to get it out of my.
Look at
I
that.
need to get it out of
Look
my
at the
office.
close up. Really bring it forward to the camera.
Oh, it's
Okay.
gorgeous. It's
So-
gorgeous.
Oh wow.
This is
Here,
it's a
read the
2-piece set. I forgot. There's a plate.
You get
Oh.
wow. This keeps getting better. Not only can you enjoy a hot cup of cocoa or coffee, you can have a dish it sits on.
Oh my! Oh, it says PE.
Yes,
Not for
to
physical
remind you to work out in the
education.
new year.
Yes.
Yeah.
But look. It
Wow.
it fits so perfectly in there. You can have your beautiful hot cocoa. That I donated to earlier.
Did. You know what? You can donate
That's like
again.
big enough for cereal. Like
Well,
that's
you
a
could do
huge cup. You could do
It
anything
is.
with that.
Spa
cup.
bath with that. Like you could just that's big enough to fit your face.
It's a good
Full
soup.
on.
Soup cup.
Steam.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you
In your
have
face.
like any kind of like illness or residual whatever, you can put some hot water, some ginger,
Yeah.
some different herbs, maybe a little mint.
Right.
Who
Smell
needs a
that.
neti pot? You don't
Sarah,
need a neti
you
pot.
need that mug, Sarah.
I
You
do.
need that.
I do.
Sarah.
But here's the thing. I'm a what's it called? A performer. I cannot win the gifts we are giving away. So this is
True.
only
right,
for
right. Unfortunately.
unfortunately, I am not eligible. but you are out
Yeah.
there in the web.
It's true.
But so Katie Marie, we're having one. There's one outstanding. Katie, you have
yes.
done your friend and you have done your enemy. So you're blocking.
I'm blocking the Santa Claus, and it's only because I honestly haven't watched that in several years, and no one has told me the infamous hot cocoa recipe that you spent 100 years perfecting, and they don't even like let us know what that hot cocoa recipe is. What's
Mhm.
this about?
It was a packet
Yeah.
the whole time. That's
It was too thick to
Yeah.
be a packet.
it was too thick.
Too thick to
Wow.
be a
Is there
Maybe
milk in that?
Maybe it
What
was
is in that?
Abuelita. Abuelita.
Oh
Oh
hell
yeah,
That's what
those
I'm
are some
thinking.
good thick cocoa.
Yeah.
That's fair
Fair.
to have
Quality.
that bone to
How
pick
do
with
y'all
that
like your
movie.
cocoa? Do
I
you
was
guys
gonna- do you
you like-
water or do you milk it?
Ooh.
formerly
Swiss
Swiss
I love
I like
to
milk in my cocoa.
Yep.
I do milk.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Do you do full milk or do you do like a little dash?
No, I go
Oh.
full milk. I go full milk. Heat up the milk in a saucepan and then
Yes.
add the packet.
Wow.
Yes. What do you mean a little dab of milk? So are you adding milk to your water?
Okay, so
Cocoa?
this is how Mark does it.
Okay.
he does like a condensed version with the water and he heats it up and then like mixes it and then he adds like a dash of milk to cool it down so it's not scaldingly
Okay.
hot, but it still has that creaminess, and then top it off with a little bit of whipped cream so you get a little bit more cream in there.
Okay.
Do you get some toppings on your hot cocoa?
Marshmallows all day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My kids are big into hot cocoa and I always make it with milk. And one time my husband made it and he made it with water. And my kids said, Daddy doesn't know how to make hot cocoa. And they refused to drink it. They were like, Daddy, we don't want to hurt your feelings, but this is really bad. But once you go full whole milk in a cocoa, it's hard to go back to water, I think.
Oh,
No,
Set
it's
my kids up
true.
for a lifetime of disappointment with their cocoa.
Artery clog.
Yes,
So-
yeah, that too. Give to Boys and Girls Club.
and add Bailey's. to your hot
Baileys.
cocoa.
Add
That's
Baileys.
good. Yeah.
Bailey's to cocoa or peppermint schnapps. It works as well.
Rum chata.
Katie.
I
Mm.
know.
I love
Oh,
rum
that's a good
chata.
idea. That's
Chata,
ooh,
good.
especially if
That's
you
a
do that in like
holiday.
Abuelita.
That's really what her kids.
Oh.
That's how she fixed it for her.
That's how
Yeah,
they
I-
like it
I
so
do
much
a little-
better.
I do whole milk, Swiss Miss, and then I do some rum chata. And it's Daddy does not know how to make it. He cannot make
Daddy
it.
does not
That's why they go to sleep faster. They
Yeah,
just
that's
knock out
it.
like that.
A little
There you go.
nightcap.
I
Wow.
gotta know real quick, Sarah. How does it feel talking so much about sugar right now? How does that make you feel?
No different than it does just talking. You know,
Okay.
just the threshold of talking. I was texting with Maggie earlier, and I go, "This will be the longest I've sat up and like 12 hours."
Do you have
You're
pillows
doing
behind your
great.
back or anything?
No, because I'm a strong woman, capable and
Good.
competent of doing anything, and I will sit up this entire time, even though the virus got me. You know,
Oh,
screw
is
you,
it-
virus, and you too can screw you life by donating to Big Brothers Big Sisters. Say if you got it, if you're
Best
down on
plug.
your luck.
Oh,
If I throw up on camera, it'll be the first time on stream, but not the last today. Well, here's the thing: if I throw up on camera, someone will be donating $500 to see that.
if you're feeling ill this holiday season, may I suggest a large mug to throw up into?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a great another
See,
use
this
for
is
that.
great.
Sarah, I feel
We
like
should
we're
be
just
on
giving.
QVC.
Sponsor
God.
us.
I
QVC
sidebar.
sponsor us.
That was a dream of mine, like early in my teenage years, to be a QVC host. I would have crushed it. I could talk about the fabrics, and you'd have the nice manicures, and be like, can you just zoom in on this, please, Mark? Can you just zoom in so we can see this cross stitching? This isn't just any normal, you know what I mean? I would be great at that. I
They
could
make
really
a lot of
do it.
money too.
Do they?
I've seen so many castings for it, and it's like at least like minimum rate is $100K a year.
Yeah,
To be on
And I was
QVC.
like,
I'd love it.
I'm going for the wrong project.
I love QVC. So Marie, I
Yes.
still want to know, by process of elimination, you're blocking Love Actually.
I totally am.
Wow.
Okay. So what
Yeah.
what is it? Is it? Are you with the Gen Zers on this?
Well, I have to say, like, I have watched, like, I feel like I've never watched a movie straight through, but I know what the movie is. Like, I've seen so many parts of it. And I think I did not watch it because that one guy does the sign thing. And I just think that is shitty. Isn't that
Yeah.
his, like, best friend's girl,
You're talking
right?
about Rick
Yeah.
Grimes. Yep.
Yeah, Rick.
Mhm.
That's right. It is Rick Grimes.
Yes, it is.
So I think I saw that. I was like, this is not heartwarming to me, like, at all.
Yeah.
And so I'm just not, that's not love to me, actually. So
Yeah. The
Yeah.
whole movie, all of them are actually really messed up stories. Very problematic, troubling. But is that not what love actually is?
Oh,
Is real bad, real hard.
I mean, I guess at the time, yes, but
When did Love Actually come out?
I was just looking it up. It's 2003, which
fits.
I mean, if
fits.
nothing else, having Hugh Grant be the lead of this movie makes a lot of sense.
the love interest.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
I
did
got
you
a
know
I came with the vomit and stayed for the additional vomit. Well, here's the thing. You're going to have to pony up $500 first. For Big
Do
Brothers,
it.
Big Sisters. Let me know when that donation goes through. Then we can
And then
Dude.
Sarah could finally let it go. She'll just-
Let it go.
Oh my gosh. We'll
This
we'll
is-
have Matt Kelly play the non-rights cleared frozen version of Let It Go, and you can vomit everywhere.
Yeah, that's
And
That'd be
perfect.
perfect.
It's perfect. Just what I wanted to do today.
Well, other things we wanted to do. We have another game we'd like to play with you if we can. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
another
I prefer it. Yeah.
Okay, so we love to play a game called This or That, where we list off two options and you sorry, this Christmas-based podcast on the network that covered Love Actually for its 20-year anniversary. Oh, there may be.
Mm,
I think
is.
there is. There is
Yeah.
a podcast on Geekscape that talks about Love Actually. I wonder if they agree with our take.
You know what? After you donate today to Big Brothers, Big Sisters, go ahead and look up that podcast on the Geekscape network, and you can see if we are incompatible.
just so you know, it is Christmas 365 is the podcast
Yes.
that they're referring to, where they do 365 days of the year celebrating Christmas.
Woohoo!
Yes. Okay, so this or that. Let's this game I'm going to list two things, two options, and you pick between the two. I'm going to see, because you two are both besties, podcast hosts. We think that you will either agree or disagree, and we can't wait to hear where you stand on these very important holiday this or that's.
And
Are
I
you
do want
ready?
to say real quickly before you start the timer, it is important to note there are right and wrong answers. So you will not know which ones you get right and wrong until Maggie tells you at the end of the 20-second timer. And I think, are you going to do 20 seconds today, Maggie? You're going to give them 40 seconds.
Yeah. I'll give you guys 30 seconds. This is a
30.
rapid fire, and then we'll go back
okay.
and you can defend yourself.
Yes.
You can defend what you
Mhm.
say.
I'm gonna put this
on whichever one I
lovely
choose.
commemorative Polar Express mug down before I get excited and exuberant.
Yes, yeah, because these are important questions. That's something that we're known for on Unstable, is really like hard-hitting journalism. So
Mhm.
it's kind of what
Mhm.
this is. So, all right, are you all ready?
I think
We
so.
are.
Ready? Okay. Candy canes or candy corn?
Candy cane.
Okay, no answer from
What's my
Marie.
time? What's my time?
Oh,
What's my time?
you have 30
Okay.
seconds total. But I'm gonna
Dang.
restart that. You have to go fast. It has to be your gut instinct.
Okay, sorry. It's just candy cane.
Okay. All right, here we go. Candy cane. Tinsel or mistletoe?
Tinsel.
Mistletoe.
Ooh.
Okay, great. Sugar cookies or gingerbread?
Sugar.
Ah, depends on their shape and form. Gingerbread.
Okay. Santa or Krampus?
Santa.
I really like Krampus. I'm going with Krampus.
Hot
I
chocolate
knew
or
you would
hot
go.
toddies?
Oh,
Hot chocolate or
toddy.
hot
hot
toddy?
toddy. Hot
Hot
toddy.
toddy.
Okay. Give me presents or being present is the last one.
Oh,
Oh.
give me presents.
Listen, I'm a
Excellent,
dink.
excellent.
Double income, no kids. Give me presents.
Well, that was the right answer. Give me presents was correct. I just wanted to make sure everyone knows that this is the season, not about being present, but give me some presents.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. What are we doing this for if not giving presents? So you did disagree on 3 of them: tinsel and
We did.
mistletoe, sugar cookies, gingerbread, Santa or Krampus. I'm curious. I think we need to discuss the sugar cookies or gingerbread, and I think Sarah and I might disagree on this one
Ooh.
as well. So I think this is one of those things that we could really solve some problems, build some bridges if we just have an open, honest, safe space discussion about sugar cookies versus gingerbread.
Now, Maggie, what was the correct answer?
Mine is gingerbread. And is
Okay.
your sugar cookies, Sarah?
No, it would be gingerbread as well.
Oh, gingerbread is
Oh.
correct. Okay, good. I was curious because I thought that you didn't like gingerbread so much.
Oh,
But you do.
wow. Can we have a sidebar real quick about our friendship,
Our
Maggie?
friendship.
That dates over a decade for you. Like, look, I love a sugar cookie, but give me that soft, moist
Yeah, a soft
gingerbread.
Yeah,
That is
that's the
correct.
thing. Because if it's like the house ones that have already been dried out and they're like stable walls, like absolutely not. I don't want to eat that.
Mhm.
But if it's like a nice fresh out of the oven, like molassesy cookie,
Mm,
hell yeah.
I
okay.
get that
Yeah.
reasoning. I'm totally here for that. But like that's the thing. A sugar cookie, I'd say 85% of the time is gonna hit. Gingerbread, there's too many variables. You know,
Interesting.
and I don't
That's
go
true.
over anybody's house and eat anybody's gingerbread. You know, you can't trust everybody's gingerbread.
That's
I
not
That's-
particularly like the store brand Safeway. They have
Mhm.
great gingerbread.
Gotta make
But
it
I
your
way,
fancy like them.
Safeway makes safe gingerbread cookies. That's the way to go for gingerbread.
Yeah.
Now,
I agree with
I
this,
would say
yeah.
that about sugar cookies because I make a great sugar cookie. I love my sugar cookies. That's because I've perfected the sugar cookie recipe. I've been through dozens because I feel like sugar cookies could be so hard. You know, it's more on the icing and less on the cookie. And I want the cookie. I don't want the icing. The icing is a distraction from the main event, and that is the
Okay.
cookie. And I feel like gingerbread is just Christmas in a cookie. You know?
Mm.
Yeah. Because it's
Well,
got
if
the
we're leaning
spice.
Christmas, I guess I can understand the gingerbread love. Like, yeah, it feels very Christmassy to me. Sugar cookies a year-round cookie.
That's
You know,
true.
you can throw them out for Easter, Thanksgiving, whatever you need. But if it's just Christmas, I totally get it.
And there's also
Yeah, and-
different levels of the sugar cookie too, because you've got like the homemade ones that are nice and soft and really great, and then maybe a sprinkle of sugar on top or sprinkles or whatever you do. Or there's the one from the stores that they're a highly processed. I don't know how they make them, but they're like freaking clouds, and then they got that thick, like half-inch layer of like sugar frosting on top. I
Mhm.
call those emotional cookies because
Yes.
That's
They
funny.
make
My
too
son
much.
calls them party cookies. Whenever
Ooh.
he asks my mom, "Hey, mom, he should go. Can you get those party cookies from the store?" I'm like, "No, we're not gonna have a party with these cookies."
But you're
Right.
right.
Yeah.
The emotional aspect, like you could just those cookies feel like comfort, right? Those are the cookie. When I think of like, oh, I'm having a bad day, what kind of cookie do I want? I want those store sugar cookies with whatever that frosting is, whatever
Wow.
that icing is.
Wow.
I don't even know how they're like it's basically little things of cake. I don't know how they make them so soft. They're so good.
Good.
The
And then
downside
they
with
just
them
change the color for whatever
is
season
that
it is.
after you eat them, though, you feel like you haven't eaten any of them.
Yeah, well, there's
Mhm.
literally no nutritional value taking away from that. Like, your body's like, that's cute that you thought that, but can I have something more substantial?
Hey, Maggie, I'm curious. What other ones did they get incorrect?
Ooh.
Well, they didn't agree on tinsel or mistletoe.
Okay.
The correct
what was the
answer there is tinsel.
Mhm.
Mm.
The mess and will kill your cats. You don't have to kiss random people. So that was the correct answer. And then Santa or Krampus, they disagreed on. Today, I'm feeling very Krampusy. So the correct answer was Krampus.
Yes.
So that was
Wow.
that was
I
it.
knew it.
Like tis the season for just sometimes just being a little give me presents and don't be bad, feeling Krampusy.
Yeah.
Is that I feel like I don't truly know what Krampus's whole deal is, other than being like a Norwegian thing where they dress it like a skull head and beat little
Yeah,
children.
he
I don't know.
comes.
See, that's
He
more than
comes
I
and
know.
he comes and I think hurts children and steals them if they've been bad. He's really the enforcer. He kind of, I would say, without Krampus, there's no point to Santa's naughty list. Like there's no threat behind it. So I would say he's a real bad dude, but he's also just the enforcer of the rules. Maybe we could look at him that way. Like he has to be the bad guy sometimes. He has to be the disciplinarian. He
Right.
has to kind of get in there and tell you how to act,
He's literally the John Wick of Santa Claus.
Yeah, he is. That's it. He's John Wick of Santa Claus.
Hey, real quick, Matt, I know you're listening. Can you let us know how many donations we've received? We're halfway through our time together, and I just wanted to keep track of all the money coming in for Big Brothers, Big Sisters.
Because we got this mug.
We got this mug. Here he comes.
I'm gonna have to look into this actually, because we jumped from. Give me one quick second. We jumped from what was $421.
Oh!
420, baby.
Hold on a second. To now
900. Someone wants to
$621. So we went up $200. I'm gonna look and see if one of those was $100 donation, and if both of them were, who got it in first, and I'll get their information for that lovely cup.
Fantastic. You know
Also,
what?
Katie, have you factored in how hard it is to ship something very fragile like a cup?
Did you guys? No, because I'm doing it for the bigger brothers and the bigger sisters in our lives.
You're being the bigger person.
And you know what? If they're LA located, I can also just drive it for cheaper.
Let's fingers crossed. Let's hope that because it's still not even noon in LA, so
it's gonna be like Nova Scotia. Donated $300. I'm like, cool. Hey Matt, can I borrow a little of that charity money?
Just for shipping.
I like that we just like kind of bullied you into giving that away too. We were like, great, that's a perfect prize.
I'm great with it.
I'm
I'm honestly
reached yet though, because it has to be $100 donation before the end of this time together.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And we don't know. And we're still waiting to see if there's a $500 donation to watch me vomit, which could be just a different YouTube channel. I think that's like an OnlyFans thing. I don't know. But we're doing it for the big brothers and big sisters today.
it was a $200 donation.
Oh, he's coming back.
from someone that goes to my church, and I don't think that he's watching, so I think you're in the clear. I think that was
she can have it. She can have it.
You're gonna show up on Sunday. You're gonna show up on Sunday, and she's gonna be like, "Where's my mug, Matt?"
That's true.
What's gonna happen?
Well, you can
I
ship
also
it to
don't think I can
me,
ship
and
it
I'll
by
hand
Monday.
it to her.
But that's amazing. Oh, that's so sweet. I really thought we
bet.
influenced that. But
I wish we had the person's name and we can thank them personally.
Yeah, but
Matt.
they probably, as Matt said, are probably not watching.
But
They
yeah,
probably-
that's true.
But I
They won't
do
know.
love that we have jumped $400 in the time that we have been here. Thank you,
Linda.
Get
Yeah,
it, Linda.
was-
I know that's
Linda probably
fantastic.
loves the Polar Express. That's probably why she was probably watching this, honestly, and was like,
Katie,
"No,
real
Polar
quick-
Express is my friend. It's my friend. Give me that
Yeah.
mug."
Hey,
Mhm.
Katie, though, have we looked up on eBay how much that mug is worth?
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if you want to do that now that we've committed to giving it away, Sarah. That's real. That's real cruel. It's gonna be
I'm just saying, Linda might know what's
$10,000.
up. She's like, I'm just saying, Linda might know what's
$10,000.
up. She's like, haha, they don't know the value of this mug. I don't
I'm
know.
really curious.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
$79
nervous.
so far. Okay.
$79.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what one of them is selling. It is like the
That's not
exact
bad.
Polar Express
Oh.
rare vintage mug.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Good.
Wow.
$200 is
That's
for a
great.
charity a little bit better.
That's a little better. I was worried it was gonna be like 7,000.
I
Oh
don't,
yeah.
I don't know about y'all. Did y'all save Beanie Babies or something like that? Like I never thought I was gonna make money off of things.
I had them.
No,
never
me
ate them.
either. Me either. I recently saw a penny and I was like, this penny looks interesting. And then I Googled it and there was one online for like $5,000. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a
Ooh.
valuable penny. I'm so smart. But then I went to like coincollector.com and they're like, this penny is valued at 1.5 cents. So sometimes people just put things on eBay for crazy amounts, I think, so that other people will be like, I gotta buy this super valuable thing, but it's not actually valuable.
Did y'all watch that Beanie Baby movie?
There's a Beanie Baby movie?
Oh,
Yes,
the one
it's
about the founders,
It's
right?
about the founders.
Oh.
And it's fantastic. But essentially, that was their strategy. Their marketing strategy was eBay because it was around the same time. So with holding them back and having people sell them on eBay, it created the value. And then I forget back in the day, there were books. Books. Do you everyone remember what a book is in a magazine? And they would
like
list
catalog.
the
I think
values
I had
of
back problems from it from
babies.
college, but yeah.
But yeah, that's their marketing strategy. Fun fact.
That's a really fun fact.
Yeah, and you can get more of those fun facts at Unstable Topics. We drop episodes every Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Man, are you
Sarah,
guys
you really are a
consistent?
great QVC host.
I'm telling you, I would have been fantastic.
So good.
Past
I
my
feel like
time.
you still have time.
I don't know. I have to
You
move to
could.
Pennsylvania.
What?
Let's do
Is
it.
that where they're
Let's do
is that where
it.
they're based out?
That's where they're located. I've watched enough Real Housewives. I've seen Lisa Rinna go up there,
Mhm.
and they're in
Oh.
Pennsylvania. And
Yeah.
yeah, I've considered it pre-kids. I'm like, you know what? I should submit. But I never did. And
I
then
think do
had
it
children.
now. Do it now. Let's just all move to
No.
Pennsylvania. How about y'all? California, it's what? Is it nice there? You have laws that protect you. What's California like? We just moved to Pennsylvania. Let's just all do it. Be
You know,
QVC hosts.
they're pretty pro women. I would like to add to those of you living in Texas.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what that's like.
I just received some information. There's some very important information. Matt actually lives 20 minutes from the QVC studio.
Does he really?
Yeah, this is another fact. And Matt, oh, here he comes. Here he is, Matt.
Oh,
Matt-
I've applied there a couple times. Like,
As what? As a host? As
no,
what?
like they need like sound engineers and videographers and editors and all that stuff. So anytime that there's a job posting, I put. My cousin was like head of marketing there for years.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
she used to get free QVC stuff all the time.
Amazing.
The dream.
Would
That
you
is the
say
dream.
that this would be a good application video,
Yeah.
like a good audition tape? to
Yeah, no,
send?
I'll send this to her. I'll say, hey,
Yeah.
Michelle, what do you think of this gal?
Wow. We're a package deal. All or
She's-
nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, all
This
four of
duo.
us. Yeah,
All
no,
four
all
of us.
four. I
I
think
mean,
we have
we
to
have
have.
another view of that
I'll
mug.
be the
Look at that.
rotating cup person.
Can we get a zoom in on that lovely holly? I just want to point out how intricate the greens are. It's not just any kind of holly. As you can see, different tones of green that adds a different depth. You know,
Oh,
that people are
yeah.
going to notice when you bring them over and bring out your fine china. And
Oh.
also the memories and conversations this will spark. Can we have a clinky sound? Can you clink
What
it?
clicks?
Look at that.
I'm not gonna lie, that was really good.
That's
That
fine
was
bone
really
china.
good. I love it.
Yeah.
That is a
If
nice
I
mug
get
too.
a
When you put
job
it in
with
close,
QVC,
the
I
best.
will donate $1,000.
What?
Yeah,
What?
I'll do it. If I get
If
a
you
job,
get a job right now,
I
if
get
they
a
job
call
with
and offer you a job
QVC.
during this,
Okay,
Matt,
QVC
make it
call
happen.
right now.
Matt,
You know
do we
what
have
else is
QVC on the line
vintage?
yet? No.
This shirt that I
I
got,
love that shirt.
how many, like 2-3 Christmases ago,
Yeah.
this showed up in the mail, matching pair for my husband and I. This is something that just came, I think, in an unmarked package from Marie.
Oh.
It wasn't awkward at all, right?
No, it was fantastic. Just Marie with the burrito, and it's one of my all-time favorite shirts, and I have to wear it around the holidays.
I love it. It's a burrito.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's a burrito.
Oh, I love that. Yeah,
Look
isn't that
at
a great
that.
shirt?
Did you
Oh my
make
gosh.
that, or did someone
Yeah, I
make
had to-
that of you? Okay.
Well, I had them made,
Yeah.
and
Do you
gave
have
them
any-
to choice friends.
Do you have any
They
more
should
of
be on
those shirts?
Etsy.
I don't have any more. I have. So now, if I want to send them to somebody, I have them saved in like the database, so I can just send them off.
Mine's
would
also
love a shirt.
extra special
Okay.
because it has the signature from Comic-Con
Sometimes I'm
2023.
too much. I wait.
I love it. I'm surprised you're wearing this. This should be framed.
It should be
This is-
framed. What am
I
I
mean,
doing?
you want to wear it
Your
because you
joy
feel the
gifts
love,
like that
but
should be used. People should use them, wear them.
the Beanie
love
Baby
it.
thing. Yeah, you're
If
like,
you guys,
it's
if
valuable.
you guys
we
can
should
make
be
a
wearing it.
shirt with your own face on it, what's your favorite photo that you
Yeah,
have?
What are you doing?
Well,
Like,
hold
would it
on
be
one
with a giant
second.
burrito?
Can I
Hat,
just-
Because
partially
now
eaten?
it will. I need to get a giant burrito. I need to go to Chipotle. We have
Sarah's will just be her throwing up.
Sarah's. I don't know if she said hold on because she's going to get a photo or if because she's going to throw up. But she should really be doing this with her camera on, whatever the answer is.
Especially once that $500 donation comes on through.
Yeah, maybe that's what she's doing. She's holding it. So in our friendship, we've been friends for like 11 years, and we've done several professional photo shoots of ourselves.
Mhm.
It's kind of like our thing. I do more professional photos with Sarah than I do my own family. Oh, this is a good one. That's me. It's my face.
Monthly
There I am.
junk.
Yeah, that's our
love
improv sketch production company. It's the Monthly Junk. Someone made those for us.
Yes. We didn't, and it was a beautiful gift. And it's way too small for me now because it was back in the day where size medium was nice. But you had a picture. You have a shirt with a picture of your best friend on it, and I have a shirt with a picture of my best friend on it. I feel like it's the only thing you have to do. Maggie, I don't think she has mine anymore.
No,
do you have
I'm right
mine?
next to my dresser. 1 second. Let me.
Oh, I
Wait,
love
no.
this.
Like this.
Oh no, I just have one with my own face on it, and it says me, 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 me. Oops. Oops. I don't have. I can't find my Sarah one, but here's me. Just over and over again.
That's not perfectly timed. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, I have you in here somewhere, Sarah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, no. Here.
Do you
It's
find
just at the
me?
bottom. I don't wear your face as much as I wear my own face. Here it is. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Oh, here,
Katie,
here
now
you
I
go.
need a shirt with you.
I was just thinking I need to figure out how to
This
get
is
like
great.
a custom ink shirt sent off to you.
This is
Yes.
great. I love it.
They're fantastic.
I know I think that's an important part of friendship is having shirts with your friend's face on them. And
Mhm.
Marie knows this, Katie knows this, Sarah knows this. That's why we get along so well.
Hey, Maggie, you know what else is important is donating to the Big Brothers, Big Sisters today during this live stream. We only have 20 minutes left, maybe a little less.
In our segment alone. And if
In our
you
segment.
see in that scroll down below, tinyurl.com/Geekscape gives to 2023. That will get you right to it. Please donate as much as you can this season. Big shout out to Shane for getting that URL link. Way to go. Next year, Matt, let me talk to you about QR codes.
Ooh, crazy girl.
Right? Putting it out there.
Can we
He's
talk
back.
about
He's back.
oh it's like what's that?
We may be looking into like, well, I don't want to say a specific URL for fear that the 13 people watching might snag it.
Mm.
but we might be just looking to buy a very simple .com or .net that all of the future charity events can just be all directed to as we're doing them.
Oh, that's
That's
awesome.
a good idea.
Killer. Another great hashtag Matt fact.
Can we talk about QR codes for just a second though? Because do you remember QR codes came out like in 2015? I remember. Do you remember when they first came out? And I remember being like,
they were crazy.
No one's ever gonna use these. What are we doing? And then COVID happened, and everyone was using them everywhere.
They've had a
'cause it was
comeback.
like
They had a big comeback.
I
the
completely
biggest
agree.
comeback.
Yeah.
I will say I went to a comedy show last night at the Improv, and they had their menu there, and then you could also fill in your payment information so that you could just pay for your drinks and they would just send it to the table exactly where you were, and I love that.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. I've been to a restaurant like that too. And it feels like the future. So it feels like
We're
We're
living
living
in
in
it.
it.
we're living in it.
Yeah. We really
Yeah.
are. And also, can I just say as a suggestion for anybody like that wants to put a QR code on like a wedding invitation or anything like that, do not go to QRify. You can do your QR codes for free. They make you pay a lot of money.
Oh, did this happen to you?
Listen, we were sending out. I didn't know you could do this so easily. It's QR codes are not that hard to produce, but there is a website that is highly advertised because they make a lot of money on shills like me. And what happened was I created our sort of like save the date wedding invite type thing, like not the actual invite. But I sent those out to people, and they give you like a week or two with the QR code active. And then after a week or two, they shut that QR code down. And then they're like, well, if you want to keep it, you have to spend money. And I was like, well, they're already out. I already sent them out. Like, what are we doing? And I ended up having to
Extortion.
spend-
Yeah.
I never
Oh
told
my
Mark about that.
Oh no. Oh, that's
It's
the worst.
fine.
Taking advantage of people who have sent invitations.
Well, and my friend did that for her wedding this year and found out, and then instead of sending them out like I did, waited and got stickers and created her own QR code and put them over the little space that it was supposed to be. I was like, genius. Absolutely genius.
I was just looking at our upcoming episode, Maggie, and we shared a question. I asked you a question. Miss Patricia asked you a question, and I'm curious to get Katie Marie's perspective on this.
Okay.
Is that okay if I ask the Miss Patricia
Please,
question? It's like a peek
please,
behind the
please.
curtain, an episode that's coming up.
Okay.
So the question was, it's like a manners question, and someone had written in and asked, when you bring food over to like a party, right? You're asked to bring like a dish or something, and there's food left over. All your guests brought food. Do you give each individual who brought a particular dish back their dish? Or do you
Like with the food on it?
With the food on it, or do you keep it and then give them their dish at a later date if it's like a returnable dish?
So the one thing with Los Angeles is that everyone is very spread apart. So you want to make sure that dish goes with that person because you don't know when you're going to see them next.
Okay.
I will say I will try and make little to-go packages for people of like do you want to take some stuff with you and give them little we're gonna gloss over getting the same backslash. Yes, we are. Like little Ziploc baggies and handing those out. But also I like to make a little bit for myself, especially if it's good. But if it's healthy, I'm like, here, have your keto pumpkin pie back.
I see.
That's fair.
I see.
That's fair.
Marie, what about you? You got thoughts on this?
Yeah. See, I think it's really dependent on. See, because I'm never gonna give you your dish back.
Yeah.
I mean, You're not getting
true.
it back. I'm not gonna. You could come. You could live next door to me. You better come get it because I'm not gonna remember to take it to you. So I'd suggest, like Katie said, I like to do the little to-go things, like compile all the food, try and get rid of it, send it off with people. I always usually like have like to-go boxes or something that I'll send with
That's
people.
very sweet.
Yeah, like just do that. But yeah, you're not getting it back if you don't take it. And I'm not going to be offended if you take your food back. If I really want some, I'll take a slice and I'll put it in my own fridge.
That was my follow-up question. If you bring something to share over to a party and you have to leave early, do you ask for your dish and your food back at that time? Or do you realize I made a mistake? I shouldn't have brought a dish over that I care about. I should always bring food on a platter that it couldn't be left and never returned.
I will tend to go with like a paper plate or some kind of a like disposable dish in order to like just keep it there, especially if I know we're leaving early. We went to a cookie party last year, which we're going to again actually tomorrow. We didn't realize it was a cookie decorating party. We thought we had to bring cookies. So Mark made his really good snickerdoodles from scratch that I have been begging him to make all year round. And we showed up and there's like a million cookies just waiting to be decorated. And we're like, oh, so we don't bring cookies.
So we're going to bring these back. We're not going to share these.
So we, on our way out, we were like, well, and I know that's rude. I do know that's rude.
No, I think that makes sense. Everyone else is going to get so many cookies. I agree. Hearing you guys talk about how like you'll never give dishes back. I am the same. And I have so many like bags. People have been like, oh, I dropped something on your porch, or oh, I just brought this over. And I just keep them. I keep them like I am stealing their bags, but also I'm holding on to those memories. You know, if I have so many bags from places I've never shopped, places that I don't even know, like events that I've never been to, but they're all my reusable bags that I keep just for myself now. And you're never getting them back, Mom. They're mine.
Barb, I have 2 dishes sitting by my front door. Like I have a little like stand inside my house right by the front door. I can put things I know I need to go, like maybe it's the mail or a mom's coming over, a quick exchange drop area. And we had a get together in our front yard with our neighbors almost a month ago at this point. And 2 of them like, hey, can I just leave this dish and I'll get it back from you? Like, yeah, that's great. That's great. And they're sitting on that table. And I have every intention of walking it. I can walk it 4 houses down. But now I'm like, I can't just bring them their dish. Now I have to put something in the dish because it's been so long.
Oh, because the southern etiquette is like you can't return an empty Tupperware. You have to fill it with something as like a gesture, which I have literally never done. I'll be like, I didn't even wash this. Like, sorry. 2 weeks ago you came over and here's the crumbs from whatever you brought. You're lucky you're getting this back.
Yeah.
You're because that's so much more work on top of it because you got to clean the dish.
Well, I mean, it's not. I mean, the dishwasher does the cleaning. It's not like that.
Oh, you got a good dishwasher.
Hard,
okay.
You know, and they're not big, but now I'm like, okay, it's Christmas season. I can put our family Christmas card in there, and then so real quickly, when I bring food to an event, I have an emotional. What did it say?
Oh, it said they have the emotional connection to the dinner where they say goodbye, don't expect to see it back, and then which I think is
bring them food in a dish. You weren't using this, so I did.
Yes.
I like that.
But that's also extra groceries, and I don't know about y'all, but groceries are expensive these days.
They are expensive.
Y'all, they are so expensive.
I'm just gonna make some cookies and put some cookies, you know, because there's dozens I can make, and I'll just put them in there. But I have to do it. And now that this was like going to be the week that I did things, but now with the darkness of illness falling upon my house, I don't feel comfortable cooking right now because I don't want to get anybody else sick. You know?
Can you wear those like plague masks, like the big beaked, like old school plague masks, and then just come instead of baking something, just fill it with emotional cookies
Yeah.
and just be like, here's your dish back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come cloaked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk down my street in this big cloak. You can't see, but just like a walking figure with a big death plague mask. Like, oh, there goes Sarah. I'm like,
A great comment popped up about how this is a great scam too. Like you just bring a dish and then someone brings you something on that dish. So like I could just bring something, drop some crumbs, and then leave it as if I had
And-
brought the most
everybody
delicious.
ate it.
Oh, everyone ate all of my dip, and then someone
clever.
brings back to me something that is much tastier, much more delicious on my
I
plate.
like
Do you think this would work? Can we like check in with you guys in a bit and just see if like you dropped a dish off and then you got like food back?
I will for sure try this. I
Do it.
gotta think of when I'm gonna get invited somewhere is the only
Maggie, you want to come over to my house and bring something, and we'll see if you get it back.
Yeah, Sarah would bring it back. Sarah
Well-
lives like an hour away from me, and she would drive. She'd be like, okay, I had 2 hours of time crammed in my busy schedule. So I drove all the way to your house in Dallas to bring you a plate full of cookies. And I love her so much and would never do that for her. Would never. Would never. I would do other things, but I would not do that. She goes above and beyond as a friend. She is the best.
Well, speaking of going above and beyond, let's give a check-in and see how much money we have raised so far for Big Brothers Big Sisters. We only have 9 minutes left of this segment before we flip it over to
Marvel
next
Movie
guest.
Talks.
Who's next?
Yeah.
Marvel Movie Talks with Christian Blatt of the Black Cast.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's exciting. Matt, where are we at?
Has
all
anyone?
right,
Does Sarah
so-
need to prep her stomach? How are we
So
doing?
reminder, this is where we were sitting.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
How funny would it be if I just flashed it right back up?
And this is where we're at. It's like $300. Like we lost $300 somehow.
And we
Oh,
jumped up another 100. So look at you. Look, I'm going to tell you something. This has been the most profitable segment of the live stream thus far. And I don't think it's just because people are waking up on the West Coast.
I mean, you're not wrong. I have my coffee.
That's amazing. 721 is what it said.
25.
25. Oh, we got to
great.
That's amazing. All
We
for the Big Brothers
started.
Big Sisters. The
Yaya
Sisters.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would participate in that. I would be the person to sign up for that because a friend of ours, Maggie and ours, Melissa, she started a pen pal, old school pen pal program like a year ago and had hundreds and hundreds of submissions of people wanting to be matched up with pen pals. And I'm like, I
that's
would
so
do it,
sweet.
but with food, you know?
Oh my gosh, that's a great
That sounds
idea.
great.
Like, what if
Yeah.
the traveling Pyrex like went through the mail? Similar to if anybody donates $100.
Get a close up of that mug again, Matt. Can we just really get into that?
This
Can
is so
we get a full-
good.
there it is.
There it is.
This is a
Beveled
vintage.
letters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can we get some sound
Holly
on that?
around the mug. Oh yes, the clink.
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
It's really good.
It is really good. Look how deep that is.
It's
I-
so deep.
I just keep imagining it shattering during one of those things. It's all falling apart in front of our eyes.
It would be amazing and so sad.
It would be sad. And then multiple people could get pieces, you know?
So one of the segments on the Napping Through Happy Hour podcast, we like to talk about things that are coming up in our lives, things that we're excited about, any shows, anything that like you're into or like want to promote visually, verbally.
We do. We have Maggie and I are doing a live recording of Unstable Topics on December 23rd at the Comedy Arena. Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
That's amazing.
You. We are
Thank
pumped.
you.
There's some tickets still available. So if you haven't gotten comedyarena.com to get your tickets, we're going to have like goodie bags for people and do the show. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
I love
Very
it.
excited about that. And then we also have starting on Monday, we always do a Monday mini, which is just a quick fact and react. And starting on Monday, we're doing them video. So we have them up on YouTube and we got to do it in person because normally we record like this, but we met in person to do a batch of like 6 Monday minis, which was so much fun.
Was.
And I'm excited for them to be up so people can see our faces, you know.
Who
password.
traveled an hour, or did you both travel a half hour to each other?
I know Maggie traveled to me.
I traveled the hour. I won't travel an hour to return something that is near and dear to Sarah's heart, but I will travel an hour for content creation, for something with my face on it. If it's got my face on it, I'm traveling an hour, Just
Fair enough.
me.
Love it.
What do you guys have going up? What's coming up next for y'all?
Marie, any more family affairs?
Well, January 5th is our next one. We're doing a fundraiser for a friend of mine who's running for I was gonna say student council.
City?
City I was like, we're doing a fundraiser. So we're really excited about that. We're gonna have some great drag artists. And honestly, that's the big thing right now. Not really performing as much lately. I've taken my hiatus, but soon I'll be back out there soon.
So if you're in
Who
the
is
San
your
Francisco
friend?
area,
Yeah, who's your friend running?
My friend Steven Torres, and he's running for the Mission area rep. Yeah.
Very cool.
great. Give it up for
Yeah.
Steven. Katie, what you
Steven.
got? I, as always, am performing with Nothing Burger, our very last show of the year, and I believe the last show at the Pack Theater in Los Angeles. You might be able to hear my husband running a game in the next room, so sorry about that. But the Pack Theater on the 20th of December, we perform at 8 o'clock with the other team, Pleather. And then on the 15th, which is next Friday, if you're in the Los Angeles area, I will be doing Pack Family Feud, which is where we have someone, one of our very own, Brick Jackson, dressed up as Steve Harvey and doing a pretty darn good impression, I'm not going to lie. Pleather versus Nothing Burger. We're going to be seeing what the comedy community is answering and what we can also fill in. That's going to be exciting. That will probably sell out. So if you are near the Los Angeles area and you need to see some fun shows, see some live theater and support some people, go to thepacktheater.com to see all times and things like that. Otherwise, you can always follow me at elsassypants, ELSAE. No, I'm spelling my name. ELSASSYPANTS. Sometimes with a Z on TikTok. It's unstable in here, y'all.
We like to bring that energy, that unstable energy.